You finally win her over. Everything feels completely locked in. You are texting every day. She is telling her friends about you. You think you have finally crossed the finish line. Then, out of absolutely nowhere, the temperature drops. Her replies get significantly slower. The late-night calls turn into quick, distant texts. That intense burning attraction you felt just weeks ago completely vanishes. You sit there staring at your phone, totally paranoid, wondering what you said wrong. You replay every single conversation in your head, trying to find the mistake. But here is the brutal truth. You did not say the wrong thing. You just tripped a hidden biological wire. And the absolute second you crossed it, you killed her attraction entirely. Society tells you that once you get the girl, you need to soften up. You were told to make her the absolute center of your universe. So you do.
You slowly drop your hobbies. You stop hanging out with your boys. You start constantly asking for her opinion, seeking her approval for every little thing you do. You think you are being the perfect, loyal boyfriend, but her primal instincts think you are turning into a beta male.
It feels harsh, but human biology does not care about your feelings. There is a psychological concept known as the cat paradox. Think about how a cat plays with a toy on a string. As long as that string is jerking away, the cat is fully dialed in. Its eyes are dilated. Its heart is racing. It is completely obsessed with the thrill of the chase. But the absolute second that string stops moving and just lays there on the floor, the cat drops it and walks away. The thrill was never actually about having the string. The thrill was entirely about the pursuit. Girls operate on the exact same subconscious wavelength. Before you were official, you were a mystery.
You possessed the alpha frame. You had your own exciting life going on. You were somewhat unpredictable. That unpredictability triggered massive spikes of dopamine in her brain. She deeply craved that emotional stimulation. Women are biologically wired to need that emotional roller coaster to feel a deep primal attachment. But the moment you committed, you got way too comfortable. You became totally predictable. You stopped being the prize and started acting like you had already won the lottery. The dopamine crashed. The chase ended. And without the chase, her subconscious mind simply hit the off switch on her attraction. When you morph into that overly available guy, her biological radar detects the shift instantly. She begins to subconsciously test you. She will push your buttons, trying to move you off your center, to see if you still have that unshakable frame. When you panic, get defensive, or apologize for things you did not even do, you fail the test.
The respect evaporates. And once respect is gone, attraction is completely dead. The next massive mistake guys make post-commitment revolves around uncertainty. True confidence is the ability to look absolutely certain when facing the unknown. It is the ultimate marker of a dominant, masculine frame. When you were single, you did not care what she thought of you. You were simply walking your own path. But now that you have her, you are terrified of losing her. You start showing hesitation in your voice and your actions. You stop making strong decisions and start asking her what she wants to do all the time. Uncertainty is instinctively viewed as a feminine trait. When a man starts broadcasting uncertainty, he completely destroys the polar attraction between masculine and feminine energy. She simply cannot look up to a man who constantly needs her reassurance. You can't fake this either. Attraction happens purely on a subconscious level, exactly like an impulse or like hunger.
She cannot control it, and you absolutely cannot negotiate it.
If you act needy and chase her when she pulls away, you will only push her further out the door. It is exactly like trying to catch a cat by sprinting at it. It just runs away faster. So how do you actually survive the post-commitment trap? You have to constantly remember what built your value in the very first place. You have to keep building your own life. Maintain the intense passions that made you interesting from day one. Keep that subtle edge of unpredictability alive. Never surrender your mental strength or your confidence. Your personal purpose must always remain higher than your relationship. When a woman senses that you are fully grounded in your reality, she will naturally fight to stay a part of it. You do not need to play toxic mind games or act completely cold. You just need to remain the man she originally fell for. Stop trying to aggressively lock her down. Stay dangerous, stay fiercely focused, and never let the string stop moving.